welcome to a new vlog. So today, as you know by the title, I am doing a classroom tour of my 3rd grade classroom. If you don't know, my name is Smeety and I am a 3rd grade teacher. I don't just do teacher videos, I do a bunch of different videos including faith, fitness, lifestyle, those kinds of videos. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So when you first walk in, this is what my classroom looks like. So some of the first things that you see here are my classroom jobs. I have clothespins for each student. Each student has a number. So those are their classroom jobs. And we usually hold classroom jobs once a month and then we switch. Then here we have just a little bookshelf. I have my homework bin here, markers, erasers, dry erase boards, things like that. And then a recycling bin, trash can. Now when you come over here, I have a keep the quote, and I actually need to erase that code and the due date, but keep the quote, and I will show you guys a little bit of more what that looks like. It's pretty much just I write a quote that my students pick for the week, and then at the end of the week, whoever has been working really hard will get to keep the quote, and I will nominate them. If you come over here, then you see that I do recess minutes. So if a student is misbehaving, or if my whole classroom is misbehaving constantly, then I will add a minute. So that means that they owe me 1 minute for recess. So that means that we have to go to recess 1 minute late. And what I have them do is I have them put their heads down with no talking and then their eyes closed for 1 minute or however long they owe me, and if they talk, then we will start the timer over. Here I have my daily schedule. I actually still need to post it, but it's barely the 2nd day of school, so it's still a little rough draft of what it's actually gonna look like. Here are some of my call-outs. Maybe you can take a screenshot of some of these callouts so that you can do it with your students as well. They work very well. So here is my classroom library. I'm not going to go into detail, but pretty much I organize my books by L, lower level, O, on level, or A, advanced. And that's just part of my classroom library. These are my personal curriculum tubs for me to get. So if we're working on paragraph, then I could get these. If we are working on Mad Libs, then I could get this, so on and so forth. Everything is organized there for me already. Here is the microphone that I had mentioned in one of my videos that I use so that I can hear my students better. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but we do number corner because we have a Bridges program for math. So that's where this corner is. These are some of my flexible seatings, and you will see them around my room. This is my teacher chair where I do read out louds, and these are my awesome sparkly sequins pillows that I use for students who are behaving. This is just my easel, and we are currently reading How to Be Cool in the 3rd grade, which is a pretty good book so far. It's my first time reading it. This is just a bucket of little popsicle sticks that have exercising activities for them to do as a brain break. And I also have here names of my students that I pick out. And these names I pick out if I want to pick someone who can get the pillow. If they are behaving, then I will give them the pillow. If not, then I will pick another name. These are Mr. Sketch scented markers. Guys, these are the best. I found them on Amazon, and literally they last so long. They smell so good. So I highly recommend these, and I will link them down below if I can find them again. And these are my surf desks that I was talking about. These are part of my flexible seating. Alright, when you go here, you see that there's like a magazine rack, and I usually put the paperwork that I'm gonna use, that I'm gonna need the day of, or just construction paper, scratch paper. I also do scholastics, a book magazine subscription where students can order books every month, and that works pretty well. I am a Red Apple teacher, and what's cool about this is that you get bonus points the more books that you buy, which means that the more bonus points that you have, the more free books you get. So it's pretty awesome. Here's nothing special. It's just all of my paintings that I've done with the staff, and then here is a very I try to be organized, but there's just a bunch of just sheets that I need for classroom calendar, for school year calendar, curriculum, and phone numbers, etc. This rug is amazing, guys. I really don't know where it's from, but I'm gonna try to link it down below if I find it. But I've had it for 1 year, and literally it looks new, like no one has even worn it out, or at least it doesn't look like it because it's such high quality. So I will try to link that down below for you guys. Alright, so you walk over here, and these are my students' mailboxes. So the red folders are their homework folders, and these are numbered. So like I said before, each student has a number so that I don't know, it's more confidential. And this is where they put their homework assignments, anything that needs to go home, which is great because then at the end of the day they just pick them up and put them in their backpacks. This is my flexible seating chart. If you guys don't know what this flexible seating consists of, please go watch my teacher must have videos, and I will try to link that below because it's very important that you guys listen to it so you guys can understand how my flexible seating chart works. And I found this system on Teachers Pay Teachers and a YouTuber, I believe she's called The Rigorous Owl. Anyways, this is just my recess bin where kids just have toys that they can take to recess. These are for their iPads. Each student does have an iPad, and they will get to take them home this year, which is kind of scary. But anyways, this is where we charge our iPads, and it's really handy because it only takes this much space. This is my pencil station. So this is pretty self-explanatory: sharp, dull. You can make these signs very easy. I suggest them so that students know which ones are sharp and which ones are dull. And for some reason these are messed up right now. There we go. I have clipboards for students who want to sit at the rug because obviously they need a place to do their work. So that's what it looks like. These are all of just my storage, all of the curriculum. I'm not going to go into detail. It's pretty crazy, everything that fits in here. This, it's just my science curriculum, which is crazy because it takes a whole closet space. So I have this desk. This is new this year in my classroom. This works really good for students who can't work together at their tables with their other classmates, and I don't plan on using it very much, but if I have to, there it is. And this is what their tables look like. So if you guys could tell, I have a little caddy in the middle of their table with just community supplies, and then I refill those every time that I need to. I do let them have their water bottles in here, and as you can see, some of the flexible seating is being in use right now. I did order some stools, but they haven't arrived yet, but hopefully we will get them soon. Anyways, this is one of my favorite types of flexible seating. So I've only been doing flexible seating for this is gonna be my second year, and guys, I don't have a lot of fancy flexible seating. It's just very simple, very inexpensive things, and that goes to show that you don't have to start very fancy. What I do is I just try to be creative, so I highly suggest that you guys do research on flexible seating because it's so important for me to have flexible seating in my classroom, because I believe that students learn differently. Not all students can concentrate when they are just sitting at their desks for the whole entire day. So yeah, that's something that I really try to incorporate in my classroom. And another thing is that I'm trying not to spend too much money right now because my because my school is getting a brand new school. They are building it right now and it should be ready by December, so we are actually gonna move mid-year, which is gonna be crazy, but we're so excited, and we're gonna get a bunch of new like flexible seats and just like more, I don't know, modern furniture and things like that. So that should be super exciting. I can't wait for that, honestly. And yeah, that's all I have to say about flexible seating. Look it up and do some research, and hopefully you guys like it. Now you go here, and this is like a very color coordinated section. So this shelf, well, this part, and this part, they're all curriculum. It's all curriculum, so student math books, student notebooks, things like that. And I try to color coordinate them so that they know where to get each book from. I have table leaders, and each person is a table leader each day, and then they rotate. So if, for example, Eddie is a table leader, then I will say, please get out your math books, and Eddie will come and grab all of the math books for the table and then put them right back when we are done. So it works pretty well. This is the other half of my classroom library, and these are divided into fiction and non-fiction. Again, L is lower level, O is on level, and A is advanced. Okay, now we go here. It's the last corner, the last little corner of my room. So this is my personal corner. I have here a lot of personal things. Last year I did get rid of my desk, so now I just have a kidney table. And the reason I got rid of my desk is because it encourages me to go around my students instead of sitting down for a lot of the day, and also because it's bulky and I didn't have anywhere to put it. So there it is. Here are some of my personal things, just my sister, things that people have given me. This is the one that I use for the keep the quote, and I just tear it out and write a quote every week. So these are all of my personal things and how I try to stay organized. These little things are like letters. This is gum for my table challenge at the end of the day. So pretty much I have each table clean up their table as each table clean their area as good as they can, and then the winner of the table winner will get a gum from me at the end of the day. Here's just a little basket of treats and prizes that I like to keep for my students, along with a few others. Okay, and then here are my favorite pencils. I just have a bunch of pencils, Sharpies, Flair pens, highlighters, all of that. This is probably one of my favorite things in my classroom. This is a little like toolbox, and what I like about this is it has so many compartments that literally you can store so many things. I like to store staples, paper clips, highlighters, dice, etc. It just has so many different compartments. I'm gonna try to link it down below because I found it on Amazon, and it's very, very handy. I have yet to make labels on these, but I do want to eventually. These little like divider things I got from like book divider things I got from the Dollar Tree, so that was pretty handy. And then, like I said, it's not very fancy here, it's just my personal things. This is my lunch bag. What I like to bring to school is carrots, crackers. I love avocado. These are my protein bars that I usually eat, the Think Thin. So I think they might have changed their name. Anyways, here are some seaweed snacks, and I usually don't eat these until after school because my breath gets really stinky. And here is an overview of my kidney table. It's not much of a kidney table, but it's a little bit easier to talk to my students. This is a chair that we might have at our new school. And what I like about it, guys, is that it's very wobbly, but on purpose. So like, I don't know, it's just a very, very fun chair. Anyways, guys, so that is the whole tour of my classroom. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to check out all of the other kinds of videos that I make. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys until next time. Bye, guys. Have a blessed day.